Good to see you all. I am Zeitgeist. Was actually an instrumental from my new album. Not dead yet, and I actually have copies for sale.
Yeah.
If you like what you hear. Now I'm going to do my anti-love song. made this together. It's a
Aww.
bracelet. I learned how to do chainmailing from that experience.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this next one, it's another new one from the album. This one's about taking responsibility for yourself. It's called Alibis. It's written by my ex-fiance, actually. Alright, now I'm going to do an old song. It's actually from my first ever album. And this is a song called My Heart No Bones. But I've redone it with some drum beats to bring it into the Not Dead Yet era. personal favorites of the new album. It's called Hatred Takes a Lot of Work. Because hatred and bigotry is stupid. And to all of my spiders and swans watching at home, or who will eventually see this recording, I don't care who you are, I still love you. You are you, and you bleed red just like me. Can fuck off.
Yeah.
Okay. Now then. Where did I put that violin of mine? Here. Hi, violin. How you doing? This is Valerie, by the way. There, now it's working. That's delightful. Okay, now I'm going to hand the floor to my other personality. Her name is Agatha Varshenka. She's an instrumentalist. Sometimes does a little bit of metal, sometimes does world classical. She does a lot of different stuff. build charts for SF, but anyways, Agatha. Hi everybody, I'm Agatha. This is actually what?
2 for the price of 1.
That's right.
There you go.
Well, this is actually, as Agatha, my first time here at Sacred Grounds. So nice to meet you all.
Hello.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and do like a metal instrumental for you all, since this is a Lady Zeitgeist feature. It's called Metal Invictus. And yeah, stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our featured Lady Zeitgeist. In her, there in your, what was your other incarnation? Agatha. In her Agatha song. And what do we say when we have a nice feature like this?
Encore!
Encore! Encore! Encore!
Sleep deprived!
All right. Okay, I'm back. I hope you all enjoyed Agatha.
Yeah.
Where did she go?
Well, she stepped aside so I can do an encore. If she wants to do an encore, she can sign up for a feature.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so I'm going to remind you all that I do have albums for sale if you're interested. You've heard a lot of my new material. Also, if anybody wants to donate to the production costs of my next album, please feel free. But anyways, yeah, it's been a privilege being here with you all tonight. I'm going to do this one last piece. It's actually actually one of my more notorious tunes that I never end a show otherwise. As soon as I figure out this damn guitar, you know, straps, what is it with them, you know?
They never work when you want.
No, they don't.
They're like bras, they just get in the way.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sacred Grounds, let's give it up one time for Ladies Zeitgeist. All right, we're going to have a great night. I think we'll probably get to do about 3 songs each. We're all features. But give Lady Z a chance to get here, packed. I will play just my Halloween songs tonight, what few I have. They're all about dead people.
Yay, dead people.
All my songs are about dead people.
Sounds like a country song to me.
I had a friend of mine that he almost killed himself because he was called too lazy. The gun was way over there. It saved his life. I like to walk just about everywhere in San Francisco, and I guess because I'm looking for trouble. And so I found this old photograph one time just blowing down the alley, and this girl was like totally dead, like 40 years ago probably, but it looked like she was trying to be a model. So since she was unattainable, I fell instantly in love, and I wrote this song for her. Photograph, I wonder what breeze to come around caused you to cross my path, almost in a puddle, starkly against the trash, stepped on, walked on, torn by bits of broken glass. Safety with age, rain has caused the edge to curl, but I still see a smile on the photo of the girl. Has she gone now to where all the breezes hold their sway? Is that what makes it all so easily tossed away? Tossed away. Yellow photograph, I wonder what breezes come around from the beauty photographed. She's always in the middle. Find your home out in the cold. The city's not big, child. Ever thought of going home? She barely turned of age. Rain has caused her hair to curl, but I still see a smile on the photo of the girl. Has she gone now to where all the breezes hold their sway? Is that what makes us all so easily tossed away? Tossed away. So the tossed away child. Tossed away. Photograph, I'm wondering, did you just get to town? How many years, child, has it been? You promised, sweetheart, you gave your photo to your friend, but he met another and he's tossed your picture to the wind. I see you glance at me, tell me, girl, what can I do? You're out there tossing in life's breezes. Here's a picture of you from way back then. Tossing the breezes too. Yeah, tossing in life's breezes. And here's a photo from way back then. To go, what can I do? Tell me, girl, what can I do about that? You're out there blowing in life's breezes. I'm out here blowing on those same old breezes too. I also have a CD for sale. This song's not on it.
Yeah.
It's about more dead people. My poor, stupid dad. My dad told me one time if I ever quit my day job that forget I even knew him. And the day I came home, he goes, "Did you quit?" And I was like, "Who the fuck are you?" But you know, he tried. He did his best. That's how I got my first guitar. It must have fell off a truck.
Yeah.
too hard for someone who thinks they're made. Shocking to fate or karma or your bad luck. But me and baby, Jesus, think you suck. Yeah, mom's your dad. Me and baby, Jesus, think you suck. Now, like father, like son, they'll try to say about me. But that thing of ours was the devil for me. You can't outrun your brother or your shadow for sure. And your family only teaches what will they know. And as I walk down the alleyway, my pistol cold against my hip, hand down to sin, but I'm walking on them. I'm chocolate tomato, karma or my bad luck. But me and baby, Jesus, think you suck. Yeah, mom's your dad. Me and baby, Jesus, know you suck.
Yeah. Big time song.
All about dead people night. It's Halloween.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the escape balloon?
Yeah.
The
right.
military blimp that was out of control on its own? It had gone rogue doughboy in the sky. It gets 2 F-16s. All the jets on September 11th didn't get any F-16s. I live in the city of bones, where the jaywalking speak, not the schools under stone. Not the place full of me, down on the pavement where the streets all meet. Everyone's a privilege, there and there's. I live in the city bones, yeah, all day it's a river of steel, and the whole food chain left, fields and will. All the cards are shown, except that piece up their sleeve. And the only matter, son, they get bit to their ski. City of bones. Can't be fine, it's okay to be numb. It's alright to be mindless. It's alright to do nothing or anything at all till you finally grow a soul. Never fly away until you finally grow a soul. Never fly away from the city of bones. I live in the city bones, down the circular narrow. And the dogs not too far from me. I only want to tell you, everyone's a product and disposable as well. Everybody shrugs at Atlas spell. City bones, you can't be spineless. It's okay to be numb. It's alright to be mindless. It's alright to do nothing or anything at all till you finally grow a soul. Never fly away until you finally grow a soul. Never fly away from the city of bones. dangerous soul. Never fly away from the city of bone. All right, you guys. We're at the Sacred Grounds. We're live on the Ustream, soon on YouTube. You will live forever in the hearts of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's give a big round of applause for Teddy and Fiona for hosting us. Teddy and Fiona for hosting us. And let's see. We've got a nice list, but I think we can all get away with 3 songs and really enjoy ourselves. So I need a show of hands. Who's never been here, ever? Nate. Let's sacrifice a virgin, you guys. Let's get Nate up here. New shit. Let's get some new shit in the house. We're not supposed to say that. It's the FCC. You're not supposed to say like fuck, shit, and motherfucker, and damn.
Freaking
Just
fucking
not
damn
supposed to
it.
do that kind of fucking shit at all.
Motherfucker, stop it. No.
Please.
Yeah.
The FCC says no fucking Tourette's.
Oi.
Oh, Bob Saget.
All right, Nate. Can you do this?
That's hilarious.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nate. What's the secondary part? Nate, I will wake up.
One day I'll wake up.
One day he will wake up. One day I will wake up. Nate, you guys.
Hi, so everyone. Thanks for having me here. Okay.
Perfect.
Alright. My name is Nate. 3 songs, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So most of the songs I have is kind of like mellow style. So first song is since we're in California, is first song is called "Running After You." It is about West Coast girl. So. The second song is called Stranger. Is basically a song about my realization about basically this girl left West Coast for the East Coast, and I thought we had something, but it turned out we just basically just stranger. So,
Hey, thank you.
alright. Last song. Last song is it's a new song. It's a really-
Yeah.
Yeah, this new song is the same. It's about a girl. So this is all the topic I can write about for now. So this call is called Lost and Found.
Wish
lost you and now I found you. It was the day you were leaving and it was raining. I've never thought of it that way. I pretend I'd be fine, but deep inside I was dying. I wish you could see right through my heart. I wish I found you. I wish I found you here when the sun was shining and I found you. I've never thought I'd have this moment. The rain was pouring too and I lost myself. I lost you and now I found you. I wish I found you. I wish I found you earlier when the sun was shining and I found you. I've never thought I'd have this moment when the rain was pouring too and I lost myself. I lost you and now I found you. I lost you and now I found you.
All right, Nate.
Oh, something. Just to plug, self-promoting. I'm gonna be featured at Hotel Utah on November 30th. So if you guys
All right,
make
Nate.
it, thank you. Also,
Ladies and gentlemen, Nate, one day I will wake up.
thank you. Also, thank you, Charles, for this awesome.
And let's bring Colin Holtz. Let's have some comedy stylings. Colin Holtz.
All right. Cool. Hey,
You're next.
thank you. What? Okay, so whenever you need me to wrap it up, just like hold up a finger or two fingers, whatever, for a minute, 2 minutes, you know,
Yeah.
whatever it is. This is just these are the works in progress. The stuff that I don't know, it's not really hammered out yet. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens together, everybody.
Yeah.
Alright. So when I was growing up, like my parents, they were never married. They were never together. I mean, obviously they were like together at one point, or I wouldn't be here. But like they were never married, and like growing up, it was weird to tell my friends' parents that, or when they would find out, they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, that's so sad. Like you come from a broken home," and I'd have to be like, not only do I have one whole home, but I've got like another whole home halfway across the country. Like I'd say I'm doing damn fine for a 5-year-old. It's like I've got my own summer vacation house. But the result of that is that I would have to fly a lot because my parents live like 1,600 miles away. So I would spend a lot of time in airports, and then when I was finally able to fly alone, I'd do that. And I still do it because I moved even farther away from both of them out here. And so my least favorite part about going to the airport is the Transportation Security Administration. Having to go through the line, because they don't really do anything. They don't keep us safe at all. Like you get to the end of the line, the beginning, the front of the line. There we go. You get to the front of the line, and all they do is they say, "Hey, excuse me, I need to see your ID, and I'm sorry, no outside drinks allowed." Like we shouldn't call them the TSA. We should just call them sky bouncers. That's what they really are.
Yes.
Like, you gotta buy the drinks inside, buddy. I'm sorry. But also, like, they take all of the shit that I could
you could never hurt anybody with. Like, I've gotten through airport security with like knives that I could butcher people with that I didn't even know were in my bag until I got back and I emptied it out. I've gotten to and from California with hash oil that I thought I'd taken out, but surprise, it was still in there. They didn't catch me. You know what? So I get through airport security with like a knife, but I can't get through airport security with a jar of peanut butter. It's like I'm weird and I love peanut butter, and they're like, I'm sorry, you can't take this. This is a paste. But you missed the knife. You missed the knife. You get the peanut butter. Good job, everybody. Like, I think that actual bouncers at bars do more to keep Americans safe all across the country every single night than TSA does in a year. Like, because if you think about it, people are getting drunk at bars, and then people are throwing down like, oh, this is my girl or whatever, and then bouncers are like keeping Americans from killing each other. And then the TSA, like, they didn't even stop the shoe bomber, like he got on board. They didn't stop the underwear bomber, like he got on board. But like, we're trying to kill each other every night at bars, and bouncers are there. And then you talk to a bouncer too, and you're like, so, why are you a bouncer? What did you do before this? And like, most of the time they're like, well, I just got out of prison. And it's like, that's intimidating, you know? Like, you talk to a security administration agent, and they're just like, yeah, I got out of high school, or I just graduated college, and then I took a test, and now I'm here. And you're like, wait, so like, the most trouble you're able to spot is like, oh, this is a terrible student loan investment. Like, this is not gonna pay back. I want the guy that's like been in knife fights and knows what a bad guy looks like. Like, put the TSA in leather jackets, and like, nobody's gonna try anything, you know? I don't know. Also, you're gonna stop me from taking peanut butter on board? Like, that's the most American thing you can have in your backpack. It's like, you ask any foreigner and they're like, peanut butter? That American shit? Like, if I had peanut butter, do you know what Cool Ranch Doritos are called in Sweden? They're called Cool American flavor. If I get Cool Ranch Doritos and peanut butter and you catch me, like, dude, this guy's good to go. All right, I don't know. I was watching a YouTube video, and it was of these babies and dogs together, and my friend goes, oh, that's terrible. I can't believe somebody did this. If I had a baby and a dog, I'd never let my baby hang out with the dog, because what if something bad happened to the baby? Like, first of all, you don't have a baby, and you don't have a dog, so who cares? Like, second of all, why would the parents upload the video if something bad happened to the baby? Like, hey, you remember when we were making that video and then like our dog ripped our baby's head off? Like, that was terrible and very sad. But it was a cute video up until that point. Like, why don't we just cut it before that and upload it and try to get some likes? Like, but also, like, you would never upload a video where your baby got hurt before or after, you know? But then if your baby did get hurt, all that would happen is your marriage or your parental sort of coordination would dissolve, because the fight would just become about, like, you wanted that dog, you're the one that wanted that dog, and now our baby's dead. Just like, you know? I don't know. I like reading. I like reading, but I think it's on the way out. Sorry. Because, like, mostly all anybody reads now are lists. You ask somebody like, hey, what'd you read? You read that list? Like, yeah, I read that list. My friends could be like, hey, Colin, did you read that New York Times bestseller? I'll be like, saw it on the list. Good list. Tells me how much I haven't read. I I'm not good at reading. I'm not good. Like when I was in kindergarten, my kindergarten teacher took my mom aside at parent-teacher conferences, and she's like, "I think your son has a BD reversal problem," and that's like she at the tip of the iceberg. Like I read all 3 Lord of the Rings books. It took me 4 years to read all 3 Lord of the Rings books. And once I got 2.5 books in, I realized that I read the first 2.5 totally wrong.
Oh, ain't that a bitch?
Cause like, all right, you know, let's say there are 2 paragraphs and both of them are inside parentheses. You know, like first one's in parentheses, second one's in parentheses. In school, they always told you like, when that happens, it means one character's talking and then another character is responding to the first one. But what they never told me was that when you have 2 paragraphs and one starts with quotation marks, I said parentheses, but I meant quotation marks. When one starts with quotation marks, but it doesn't end with them, and then the second paragraph starts with another set, that means the same character is talking. I just read it. I read it as 2 characters having a conversation. Okay, that one's a little technical. But I just thought they were just talking to themselves the whole time, I guess. I don't know. I had a be careful what you wish for moment. I finally figured it out. That never happened before. I'm just like, this sucks, but wishing willy-nilly. Ill will or goodwill on whoever, you know? But this is how it went down. One of my roommates was seeing a girl who was a waitress. We went to her restaurant. I ordered a chicken Caesar salad. Maybe like 2 weeks later, I see her at a party at her house. So I'm like, I'll say hello. That's polite, right? Before I can get any words out of my mouth, she just looks at me and she's like, I remember you. You ordered that chicken Caesar salad like such a little faggot. And I was like, oh my God. So I was like, oh man, just super upset. I didn't talk to her ever again, just kind of avoided her. And for like a really long time, I was like, I don't hope that you lose your job, but if you do, I'll be a little bit happier. Like that's how I felt, And then at the time I was unemployed. I ended up getting a job with my roommate who was seeing the girl, and then about a week into my job, she ended up getting fired from her restaurant. And I was like, yeah, that's awesome. I mean, it doesn't affect me either way, but great. And I feel kind of bad because I wish that on her. So, and a week after that, she started working with us. I was like, no! Came back to bite you, man. Be careful what you wish for. But so I learned my lesson, and then we started talking. She's not so bad after all. She said to me, I'm coming to realize that I'm not as nice a person as I thought I was. So we're all learning. It's good. And I still order chicken Caesar salad. All right, cool. I'll wrap it up with this. I have a lot of road rage, which is ridiculous because like I'm 6'4" and I ride a scooter. And like you should not, and like it's ridiculous because it's an electric scooter. So like when I yell at you and then I ride away and I make a slow climb to a top speed of 30 miles an hour, like not even my scooter makes noise. That's angry for me. It's just like I pull up next to you and I'm like, hey, God, you suck! Screw you! Because like there's just so much rage, it gets bottlenecked and it can't all come out. So it's like, you suck! But really, there's just so much more that's coming out. If you can hear it through your car, great, you have excellent hearing. But like sometimes people will not just go fast enough at a stoplight, so you get stuck there and they didn't go fast enough at the yellow, and then you're like, you suck, And if you're in a car and you get stuck at the yellow light, that's fine because people will see you and they'll just be like, he's talking on the phone or something. But when you get stuck at the crosswalk on a scooter and you're yelling at the car that didn't go fast enough, like, you suck at driving, you're just yelling at people in that crosswalk.
Right.
Like, that's all it is. And then everybody looks at you like, I know I suck at driving. Like, that's why I'm walking. Like an idiot, keep that helmet on.
You're gonna need it, idiot. All right, cool. Thanks, guys.
All right, you guys.
Yeah.
Colin Holtz, you guys. Colin Holtz. Let's welcome a friend of mine. I'm gonna bump the list a little bit because he's got to run. He doesn't get to town very often. He moved out on us and tried to escape. Let's welcome up Tajo Pinto. Tajo Pinto.
No, honestly, I can't escape. I love this place. I love everybody. All right, so since I have three, first thing I would like if you're willing to play the blues. Yeah? Okay, so I'll let him get himself ready. So while you're coming up here, this is the chorus. From the first time that we said hey, to the first time that we both just rolled in the hay. Oh, baby, I'm so in love with you. Do you think you can do some of that? Just have fun. Just go with whatever, I'll figure it out. Go ahead, find yourself. You're ready. I'm listening. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, baby, yeah, 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 yeah. I think it's just gonna change. Just do what you do. I like it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Every single time that I start to walk around, I keep strolling down, straight to downtown, yeah. Looking for the people that I know well. Half the time I find myself just in the pits of hell. God's been saying, baby, I hope I find myself. And if I do, baby, you know, yeah, there ain't nothing stopping me now, yeah. Ain't nothing stopping me now, yeah. Half the time I find myself hitting the wall. Half the time I find myself, oh, just losing it all. But I know as long as I keep going forward, yeah, I'm gonna find myself in a beautiful place. I don't know where I'm going, I don't know where I'm at today. But I know as long as I keep on moving forward, I'm making my way. Makes me wanna say, yeah, yeah. Makes me wanna say, yeah, yeah. Don't ever wonder where I'm gonna be the next day, yeah. Don't ever ask me where I'm gonna be 3 days from now. All I really know is when the music calls me, I'll show up right in front of your doorstep now. When I hear the tune that just pulls at my heartstrings, yeah, makes me just wanna scream to the stars. I can feel it coming by miles apart, and yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, come on, give us something. Give us some sugar. Now I've been to more than one place, I cannot tell you. Half the time I lose myself, and that's okay. I don't mind looking at the stars at night, wondering where I will be when the heavens are bright. But when I'm where I'm at and the music is resonating, yeah, all my heart has to say to my brain is, hey.
something?
Yeah, the first song that you did, I would like the kind
Just
of
like country
strumming
strum?
that you had with that. So, my name is Tyler Pinto. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. For those of you that know me, thank you very much for supporting me. I support your music as well. For those of you who don't know me, I hope you enjoy what you hear, cause like I like to work with good musicians, good people, good people. Right. See, wait, if you want to do that, hold on. Can you
This is my Eric Clapton lick.
play in E flat pentatonic scale, E flat minor? Okay, so just give me, okay, so this is a scale. Yeah? Okay, so go ahead. Have fun. Freedom fire, you reignite, give us back our rights, come on. Freedom fire, you reignite, give us back our rights, come on. Freedom fire, you reignite, give us back our rights and help us raise, yes, it's coming night, come on. Echoes to the future, written by the dead, the freedom fight sputters, awaiting for that revolutionary's flame. Wailing and calling around the fire pit, hoping that our breeds and good energy can sustain the flame and raise the system. Phoenix fire, reignite that amazing change, come on. Freedom fire, reignite, give us back our rights, come on. Freedom fire, reignite, give us back our rights, come on. Freedom fire, reignite, give us back our rights and help us rage against this coming night, come on. Encouraged by hate, Babylon blazing so bright, right in front of you. The class clown, the instructor has our fondness too. Blowing spit wads in your face and taunting you with the rat race called the American dream. They're lacing the waters and streams, selling you bottled hopes in hopes that you forget how to stand on your own 2 feet. They are killing the meek and hiding the true 6 feet. Freedom fire, reignite, give us back our rights, come on. Freedom fire, reignite, give us back our rights, come on. Freedom fire, reignite, give us back our rights and help me rage against this coming night, come on. going. I have one more verse. So go back to you, right? Now we've learned how to discard the past. Like the mountains of trash comprised of fallen oak. That big plastic mass, the USS Oceanic Raft, I'll give to you, God. But as long as you're rich, there ain't nothing you got to adhere to. Break the backs of the indigenous to break the spirit's connection to the highest calling. Teach the paper reign supreme that cash is king. Wash them waste away. All bricks are laid in sacred space, selling sex every chance we get. The funeral pyre is a light bringing moths to the flame. And they call it happiness regained. We rage at the dying of the night, chasing our inhibitions with broken dreams. Come on now. Phoenix fire, you reignite, give us back our rights, come on. Phoenix fire, you reignite, give us back our rights, come on. Phoenix fire, you reignite, give us back our rights and help us rage against this common night, come on. Charles Haymarket, y'all.
How'd you play that?
Brother, my brother.
How'd you play too?
All right. So it seems like during my presentation, I lost my sense. So here we go. I'll do one more for y'all. This will be my third one. I'm just gonna jam. Here we go.
Tanjo Pinto. Tanjo Pinto.
Yeah.
And let's welcome up Rainbow and Drift. Rainbow and Drift. While they're getting set up, I'll tell you a joke. In the mornings when I wake up, my brain goes, ah, shit. And my body goes, oh, another half hour. But my penis goes, this is Sparta!
Alright, that's not it.
I'm Rainbow, this is Drift, and this is kind of a Halloween song called The Grim Reaper.
Yeah!
And now you better know, right over your shoulder, 'cause I saw the Grim Reaper coming round the corner. Well, I guess he's got his eyes on you. But there ain't a goddamn thing you can do. You know there ain't no time. Somebody make a man. Oh, and your life is already spent. Now you hate to admit it, but you already know. And that's the devil's love. I am got no soul. So you better be just as kind as you can be. I'm going to be bringing any misery. Now you better repent. Oh, anything bad that you don't say. Sooner or later, wow, you bound to be dead. You know you're bound to be dead. I said you're bound to be dead. Yeah, yeah, you're bound to be dead. You know you're bound to be dead. Sooner or later, wow, bound to be dead.
That's what's up.
All right.
It's called the Fade Away song. The sky goes up, casting rain, and it looks like a rainy day. Looks like a rainy day. Looks like a rainy day. Well, I guess that's okay. What's happening anyway? Maybe I'll pass the day and go fade away. Fade away.
All right, Rainbow. Good.
Oh, you use that guitar.
Huh?
Is this still the house guitar, Charles?
It's behind you.
Oh, okay, great, great.
I was gonna say we just had it. Give us one more, but not a real long one, Rainbow.
No, no, it won't be.
Thanks.
It won't be. It won't be.
I think we're doing good squeezing 3 in.
Daydreaming of that freedom. Lord, I'm hoping that it comes.
All right, Rainbow and Drift, you guys. Rainbow and Drift. Let's invite up James Conrad now. James Conrad.
How do you do, folks? My name is James Conrad. I see some of you might remember me from the Hotel Utah. Hi, Nate. I am an author, and I'm on my 4th novel, which I published online during the fall of 2014 and got it into print early this year. It's called Zordo Cleans House, and it's basically a story of institutionalized racism, talks about corruption in the legal system and in the law enforcement infrastructure. And for those of you who have not yet come here before, it's basically about when society treats a man as an enemy, they create an enemy. So when we left off, I'll just do what I did the Utah at. Previously, in episode 42 of Zurdo Cleans House. Zurdo, are you all right? Asked Ramon as he stooped down to Zurdo's eye level as Zurdo clutched his stomach, whimpering with pain, face contorted with utter discomfort. He lifted his head to look his brother in the eye, then turned his head to one side and vomited. You don't look so good, man, said Ramon, his voice quivering with worry as he noticed that the retinas of Zurdo's eyes had turned banana yellow. We gotta get you to a doctor. And now, episode 43 of Zordo Cleans House. Ramon eased Zordo to his feet, walked him to the car, supporting him with an arm across his shoulders, and drove him to Good Samaritan Hospital. After the doctors and nurses recorded his vital signs, they took an ultrasound of his abdomen, revealing a torn appendix and a spot on his pancreas a little smaller than $50. A little more than 2.5 hours after Zurdo was delivered to surgery, a nurse stepped into the waiting room and walked over to where Father Leon and Zurdo's siblings were sitting. The first to notice her was Antonio, who asked, "How are we looking?" "Well, there were no complications as far as the appendectomy was concerned," said the nurse, as all of their anxious eyes turned toward her, faces alight with a mix of hope and fear. "However, we have found a spot on his pancreas, so we are going to keep him overnight for observation and run some more tests." "Okay," said Antonio, voice quivering, uncertain eyes darting around the room for a moment. "But he's not going to die or anything like that, will he?" The nurse looked Antonio in the eye with a reassuring smile. "Your brother will be okay for now," she said. "In the meantime, all we can do is wait and see what the test results are." As everybody stood there with solemn expressions and anxious stares, Antonio took a deep breath, glanced at the ground, then looked back at the nurse. "All right," he said. Just then, Father Leon put a hand on Antonio's shoulder. "Don't worry," he said. "No matter what happens, no matter how bad the news turns out, we'll pull together and fight for him. We did it before." "It's not like we got a choice," said Ramon with a sigh, his expression flat. Thank you very much. Thank you, Charles, and tune in next week for episode 44 of Zurdo Cleans House.
All right, you guys, James Conrad and Zordo. Let's welcome up. I think these folks are going to be our feature in about 2 or 3 weeks. Oh, you're probably wondering why your TV's talking and no one's there. I am the ghost of Charles Haymarket on Halloween. I think these folks will be our feature, not next week, maybe the week after?
Yeah, next week.
November 5th.
Yeah.
Excellent. They'll be our feature next week. Let's give it up for Alzara and Brother Spellbinder. Yeah. Giving you a taste of next week's adventure.
I'm almost tempted to just do 2 songs since we're featuring next week. Can you speed up?
Do what you wish.
Okay, so we're trying to think of a Halloween songs, and we don't have too many ghost songs, which is too bad because I love ghost stories. But we have a song about murder and revenge and all that good stuff. So we'll do that one. This is an A minor. I can play my A minor harmonica.
came to believe of pleasure that you find. I met a gal from Lexington, she was pleasing to my mind. Her rosy cheeks, ruby lips like an arrow pierced my breast. She poured was more
I courted lovely Flora, some pleasure there to find. But she turned unto another man, which saw distress my mind. She robbed me of my liberty, deprived me of my right. But still I love faithless Flora, the lily of the West.
in yonder shady grove, a man of high degree, conversing with my Flora there, and it seemed so strange to me. Any answer that she gave to him, it showed me unimpressed. Mine was to be my Flora, the lily of the West.
I went up to my rival, a dagger in my hand, and seized him by the collar and boldly made him stand. Mad with desperation, I pierced him to the breast. All this for faithless Flora, the lily of the West.
So I
Sure, don't want another?
Oh, sure. Future, you want us to do another? Do we have time?
Sure you do.
Okay. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're gonna be our feature next week, so you gotta come back because I'm sure they got a whole bunch more songs, and they'll just get all kinds of songs on the screen here.
Probably.
And one more.
All right, this is kind of an angry song, so kind of fits into Halloween, I think. It's based on some very demonic words that someone once said to me.
Probably in the-
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, you guys, that was Elzara and Brother Spellbinder. Yeah. Okay. I am still the discombobulated, etheric spirit voice of your host. I'll give you a minute to Google those words. Okay. We're going to do something rather unusual now. We've got a couple of really cool acts. Higher Ground, Lotus, Peter, Jack. They like to mix and match when they play. They like to back each other up. They like to switch about on instruments and such. We're going to give them like a solid half hour to do whatever they want. And the more time they spend kind of doing it and not getting up and down, the better, the more songs they'll get. But we're just going to give them a long chance to shine. All right? So let's call them Higher Ground featuring Lotus, Peter, and Jack. In whatever order, however you guys want to do it.
Alright, well,
Okay.
Lotus is tuning. Jack got sick, so
Let's
Lotus
start
will be
us-
out in
Go ahead and start us off, Peter.
Now let's start. So, well, let's see. Death. What a fun subject. Well, the Beatles wrote something about death. clocks in the night. There's nobody there. No one doesn't care for all the lonely people where do they all belong? All the lonely people where do they all belong? Ah, look at all the lonely people. All the lonely people. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Whoa. Mary Bear down the church and was 30 along with a name. And nobody came. Rock Mackenzie looked out from his hands to the grave. And no one could save all the lonely people where do they all belong? All the lonely people, where do they all come from? Ah, look at all the lonely people. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Ah, whoa. Whoa. Thank you. What a cheerful song. Makes you just want to stand up and kick dirt. Anyway, Lotus, what are you up to?
Oh, I just tuned my guitar.
Well, come on over here.
That's a nice new guitar. Tell us about this.
This
Yeah,
is
that's
a
my
guilt.
new guitar. My old guitar broke. It just was in the case, and I opened it, and it was in two pieces. Go figure. Anyhow, so this is my new. I love this guitar. It's Ibanez. Yeah, Ibanez electric acoustic, and it's a nylon string, but it has a surprisingly big sound. Anyhow.
You play something and I'll play along with you.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of do this in the studio out, Jen. Round the corner studios, North Beach.
How about Dreams?
Dreams. Sounds like a good one.
Oops, I don't need this.
Somebody Fuck it.
hold this
Always
camera.
fun too. Anybody wanna hold a camera, we can do fuck it or whatever you wanna do.
So I could play.
Yeah, that would be cool, cause see at the studio we kinda do this kinda bunch of stuff and just sort of run it around. And let's see, I'd
We
say,
just take turns thinking of a song?
yeah, let's see. I would like to think of us as doing Here She Comes right now. Okay, so what are you thinking? Huh? You got the violin still? Keeping it simple. Alright. We're gonna keep it simple. Do a serious song called Fuck It. It's an attitude song. And is it okay, FCC? I'm really sorry, FCC. But if I say fish it or fudge it or, you know, any other word than the F word, it just doesn't ring. You can beep it if you want. Fudge it and fudge it again. Anyway.
What is this, Christmas story?
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's an attitude song. It's a good song. It's all about positive attitude. Just because it says the F word about 17 and 20 times doesn't mean it's a bad song. It just means a word in my language. And it's in G. And if you get to catching on to the lyrics, you're welcome to sing along. Well, fuck it. Fuck it again. So the days ain't like they were back when the sun's gonna come and shine through. Even though, well, fuck it anyway. I know a man with a dreadful life. Seems all I had was heartache and strife. He didn't have much to say about all that bad luck. All I could say was, what the fuck, so fuck it. So the days look like they were back when the sun's gonna come and shine through. Even though I'm well, fuck it anyway. I was walking down that lonely street, listen to the rhythm of my own beat. Didn't matter, I didn't have a buck. All I could do was say, oh, what the fuck, so fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. So the days ain't like they were back when the sun's gonna come and shine through. Even though, well, fuck it. So if you're walking down that lonely road, back that glow from that heavy load. Oh, don't worry if your life seems to suck. Just stop and look up and say, oh, what the fuck, so fuck it. So the days ain't like they were back when sun gonna come and shine. Even though, well, fuck it. Fuck it. So the days ain't like they were back when sun gonna come and burn through the grave. Even though, well, fuck it anyway. Even though, well, fuck it anyway. Thank you.
Right.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, King's English. Yeah, who else wants to do one? You want to do another one? You want to do one? You want to do one? You want to do one? Come on, you do one.
Take turns.
Yeah, you do one. You want to do one? Okay, gender lies. Okay, we're gonna do gender lies. This is all right. Here, yeah, gender lies is it's a very important song. Here's a warrior. You don't have to be just on Halloween to sometimes have horror in your life. It can happen every day. Just by being different. As soon as you're born, they give you a label. They give you a name. sons and the daughters they build. Based on religion of you. The gender lives. Gender lives. It's how they get the people down the sides. Control the masses. All freedom dies. Control the people. Gender lives. Well, they make you wear Birkins, they make you wear suits. Girls only high heels, boys only boots. So they can see from a real far off glance just what it is if you have in your pants. Now the gender lives, the gender lives. It's how they cut the people down the sides. Control the masses. All freedom dies. Control the people. The gender lies. Well, it's time we change the things that we teach. Time to stop hiding, time just to reach for the truth that defies hypocrisy and the gender lies. Ah, that gender lies. That gender lies. It's how they cut the people down to size. Control the masses. All freedom dies. It's time to stop telling all those gender lies. It's time to stop telling all those gender lies.
Right on!
Somebody else want to play something?
No, we just gotta do it.
Yeah, good. Anybody? Again, this is
Someone wanna
really
do
good.
the camera?
Yeah, camera. You will.
So I can put.
Oh.
Oh, what the hell? You wanna do cannabis?
Sure, we're gonna do a marijuana song, cause.
It's already on.
Thank
You've
you.
heard it before and you're gonna
Thank
hear
you
it
guys
again.
for being
But it's
very
never the
good.
same, two
By
times
the way,
it
these guys
changes.
are gonna be up in a few weeks doing.
I sing it different.
Yes, sweet.
It's called cannabis, and it's they say the World War II kid. Smoke them if you gotta be gonna help you inside.
Okey doke.
Yeah, ready? That's
Do
right.
you want me to do the microphone?
I will. I'll stand and sing harmony.
Or you just gonna stand and steal the show and ham it up, huh?
Yeah, yeah. I'll stand on this
It's only
side.
Peter Webster Gap. Well, you know.
Good, right?
What?
Oh, by the way, we all host an open mic on every other Saturday at Wicked Grounds.
Right.
All three of us are always there. We run it. It's an awesome open mic experience.
Moving a little closer. Okay,
There you
ready?
go.
And that's at 8th by Folsom.
Yes, indeed.
Cannabis.
Yes. Cannabis, oh, cannabis, prohibition in drink, you look well.
Bushy, bushy.
We all know how you love your cocaine. Cannabis,
new song I'd like to try. Sorry, Jack, got a headache. He gets migraines and stuff. If this is an interesting song, and if I can play it, I'll play it. If not, I'll stop instantly. Let's see, I gotta sit somewhere where I can see. This is called Down in the Burnt. Now, can you see me over here? Hi there, everybody. And it's gonna be on a CD I've been working on. Is yet untitled. And this is gonna be in maybe like E670D. Okay. I'm gonna sit over here with the light. Okay. Well. Anger in the streets, picking signs at night for you. Both sides have a story. Both sides see theirs clear. Politics and slogans have replaced the truth and word. Everybody's shouting, nobody's being heard. Everybody's talking about the end of everything. Acting like there's no tomorrow, no consequence, no sting. Something always happens when lessons are learned. Because when you play with fire, you're bound to get burned. Ain't no money nowhere unless they're filthy rich. Some folks don't designer jeans, some folks don't own a stitch. Promises are made and broken every single day. Why is it when the folks with the least are the ones who gotta pay? Everybody talking about the end of everything. Acting like there's no tomorrow, no consequence, no sting. Something always happens when those lessons aren't learned. When you play with fire, you're bound to get burned. Talking heads keep making noise on the evening news, giving their opinions, reporting on the views. Meanwhile, the truth gets lost behind the rhetoric, and gets replaced by the body politic. Everybody's talking about the end of everything, acting like there's no tomorrow, no consequence, no sting. Something always happens when those lessons aren't learned. But when you play with fire, you're bound to get burned. Play something out. You might think I'm crazy. You're entitled to that thought. Don't let me in. You get burned by that bill of goods you bought. Well, what did you get in the bullshit? Getting people with each other. Wonder if they're ever gonna learn. Everybody's talking about the end of everything. Acting like there's no tomorrow, no cut and no skin. Something always happens with those lessons I learned. Just when you play with fire, you're bound to get burned. You're bound to get burned. Okay.
Right, you guys.
Not an easy song.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Higher Ground featuring Peter, Lady Zeitgeist, Lotus, and Jack in Spirit. Let's see if they'll get up there and give us one more to go home on. Do a big three-way. Yeah, I said it. I said it.
All right, a three-way.
Give us a three-way to go home on.
Tragic romantic is the best three-way.
Don't make me get back in my body and come up there.
All right, a three-way.
All right.
Sure you don't want to make it all right, well then I guess we'll have to do frantic romantic then.
Give us a big one to go home on.
It's in G.
All three of you.
You know, frantic romantic, you can at least sing one. We've done this one before. Yeah. This is a song about.
I need a swig of beer.
Yeah. This is a song about puberty, so that should help us with going home on this one.
If you can, just kind of get tight right before you do it. Let me dial y'all in.
Okay. Get everybody dialed in. Get really tight. Get close.
Just get a little closer together. It'll work.
I did take a shower after all.
Don't stand in front of each other though, but just kind of figure it out.
He did. He really did.
Here, why don't you be on this side? I'll sit down.
Me on here?
Yeah, you be behind me. Exactly. I'm sure everybody can appreciate it.
That's a good plan.
Yeah, there you go. You look pretty like that. You look pretty like that, and I look like. Here you go. You got one.
All right, give us that three-way.
Got a three-way. All right. Frantic romantic.
Hi, Mom.
While I film it and put it on the net.
That's right.
Paid porn.
I want somebody that I can trust. Just a little too much. I want somebody who can dance and stand. I want somebody who can take me in, 'cause I'm a frantic romantic. Frantic romantic. Frantic romantic. Put me in the mood. I want somebody to untie my tie. Undo my vest, make me reach for the sky. I want somebody to get off the shirt. Make me feel heavy till my inner hurt. 'Cause I'm a frantic romantic. Frantic romantic. Frantic romantic. Put me in the mood. I want somebody who knows how to mess around. Drive me crazy, don't believe me, do it, both are heaven bound. I want somebody to kiss you deep, knows how to love me even when I sleep. I want somebody who can still breathe, so I don't have to sit and masturbate, 'cause I'm a frantic romantic. Frantic romantic. I'm frantic romantic. Put me in the mood. Play something down on my seat. Now, I want somebody who holds me tight.
Yeah.
Knows how to love me all.
Oh, yeah.
I want somebody to give my heart to. Somebody special, somebody like you, 'cause I'm a frantic romantic. Frantic romantic. Frantic romantic. Put me in the mood. Oh yeah, I want frantic romantic. Frantic romantic. Put me in the mood. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. This has been a great, beautiful stage, and I just sort of stand in the middle, look like a telegraph.
All right, you guys, that was Higher Ground featuring Lotus, Lady Z, Jack in Spirit, and Peter. And that was our little experimentation with having like a double feature.
Yeah.
I think we pulled it off. Everybody got to play tonight and have fun. Got 3 songs.
Yeah.
It's the sacred grounds, baby. The sacred. Yeah. All right. And my name's Charles Haymarket. I'm trying to get back in my body. so I can take the bus home.
Got it.
And good night, and say your prayers. And this is San Francisco, so don't let the fucking bed bugs bite.
And don't mistake this for water like I almost
And
did.
do not try to mistake that hot sauce for water, nor this bottle of vodka here.
Well, there it is. No, that